Yes, this is the Meta Man revealing my number one pick. If I had to choose one coin that would go up 1000x, this is the coin I would choose. But listen carefully. Don't you dare be a know-it-all. The number one biggest hindrance to learning is know-it-all. Don't be a know-it-all, be a learn-it-all. Don't be a know-it-all, be a learn-it-all. So I'm going to tell you the coin within the next few seconds. And then what I want you to do is say, oh, tell me more, MetaMan, instead of saying, oh yeah, I know all about that coin. No, no, don't, because I'm going to reveal new information and you are going to love it. And I'm going to compare it to two other coins so that you really understand it. I'm going to give you the technical analysis and the fundamental analysis. You are going to be a pro about this particular coin. The number one coin, if I only had to choose one coin that would go up 1000x, this is the one I would choose. And here it comes. Get ready. Pegaxy Stone, PGX. So let me tell you all about it. This is the 1 week chart of Pegaxy Stone. And why have I shown you 1 week? Because in the last week, Bitcoin has gone up quite a bit, 8.5%. That's quite a bit. And out of my 53 coins, 32 of them shot up because of that move of Bitcoin. But now let's see what happened with Pegaxy Stone. It started the week at 20 cents and it ended the week at 19 cents. Big deal. It actually went down when 32 of my 53 coins went up. What does that mean? Well, it could be a loser coin, but I think it is a great coin that hasn't got everything in place yet. They've done 2D, they've morphed into 3D, but they haven't got all of the pieces together again. And so if you're patient, if you hodl, you could make a great deal of money. But remember, this is education and entertainment only. It is not investment advice. If you like my ideas, great. Get other people's ideas also, and then make your own investment decision. On your screen now, you can see the beauty of the Pegaxy horses. They're called Pega, P-E-G-A. They're mythological and they're so beautiful and they're so graceful. It's as if you can see the muscles on the outside. They're just so pretty. The colors are pretty. The wings are pretty. Everything is just so exciting. So let's look at the all-time graph of Pegaxy Stone. And here it is. You can see on the right bottom that its all-time low was 10 cents. But if you look at the actual graph doesn't go as low as 10 cents. And that's because it probably went down to 10 cents for a couple seconds the day after it was launched. You can see that it was launched on November 5th of 2021. And on November 6th, it hit 10 cents. So that was probably just a momentary nothing. And I'm going to imagine that the all-time low was 19 cents, which is where it is right now. It's already at its all-time low. What better place to buy a coin than at its all-time low? And you can see it went up to $1.05 in November when Bitcoin hit its crazy $70,000 per coin, and it pulled all the other coins up with it, but just for a short period of time. And then Pegaxy Stone fell back down to where it belongs. Now, what do I mean that? I mean, it's not ready yet. And so you have to hodl, hodl, hodl. You have to hodl, 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 and you have to be patient. And remember, as always, for gosh sakes, why do I have to remind you every single day? You need to subscribe to this channel. You need to like this video. You need to comment below. Do you believe that Pegaxy Stone could actually go up 1000x? Do you? Why don't you tell me in the comments? And you need to share it with other people so they can be wiser too. Let me give you an example. I'm going to give you an example now of a coin called Gala, a coin called Gala. And you can see it has this funny this funny logo of a guy with a water pail as his head. But I'd like you to read with me. Gala is a new type of gaming platform, partially owned and operated by its players. Earn Gala tokens by playing and use them to decide the future of the game. So it's a decentralized game. It's really, really nice. And let's look at the money angle of it. You can see that Gala started September 15th of 2020, and it's now March 22nd of 2022. So it's a year and a half old. And the original investors, if you look at the graph, the original investors saw nothing, absolutely nothing for well over a year, and then it shot up. How much did it shoot up? Well, its all-time low was $0.0001. That's 1/100th of 1 penny. And then it shot up to 82 cents. Wow, wow, wow. That's a gigantic increase. You could have invested $1,000 and become a millionaire, but you had to wait for over a year for it to get everything together, for the developers to organize everything, and then for the word to get out. Notice that Gala has a market cap, you can see on the right side, a market cap of 1.8 billion. So let's just call it 2 billion because I'm going to need a round number to talk about it when I get back to Pegaxi Stone. And notice that it's 65th. It may actually be the only gaming coin in the top 100. I'm not exactly sure of that, but I think it's the only gaming coin in the top 100. But gaming brings in more money each year worldwide than all of the Hollywood movies combined. And so there should be lots of gaming coins in the top 100. And I think that Pegaxi Stone is the one to do that. Now, another thing I want to tell you about Pegaxi Stone is that its competitor is D-Race, D-E-R-A-C-E. And you can see that D-Race is a horse racing game, but there's no jockeys and the horses don't have any muscles. They don't have much texture. They're just kind of drawings of horses that a child could draw. So it's not very exciting. And yet, let's look at the technical analysis of D-Race. You can see that D-Race, this is the lifetime, August 2nd of 2021, and it's now March 22nd, 2022. And so it's less than a year old. And it seems to have started its life somewhere around 30, 40, 50 cents. I can't tell exactly. And it's now $1.30. And it shot up in November when Bitcoin went up, but it's not that exciting. It's just sitting there. And I'm not interested in buying it because it doesn't move me. It doesn't excite me. And a gaming coin darn well better excite me and millions of other people. Otherwise, it's not going to last for a year or 5 or 10 years. But I want you to look at the market cap. It's 43 million, 43 million, and it's 634th on the list. But when we go back to Pegaxi, you can see it's 10 million market cap and 1,099th on the market cap ranking, which means there's gigantic room for Pegaxi Stone to move up to D-Race and even move up to Gala. Could Pegaxi Stone hit the top 100? Absolutely. Let's say it's 1,000x. 1,000x times a market cap of 10 million is 10 billion. But Gala, which I think is the only game in the top 100, is only 2 billion. So how could I expect that Pegaxi could be 100 billion if Gala is only 2 billion? And here's the answer. If there's going to be a giant 1,000x move by Pegaxi Stone, then it's going to be accompanied by a giant move of Bitcoin from maybe $40,000 to 200,000 or 100,000. And that will move up all the altcoins, which means it won't be out of place any longer. In other words, Gala won't be 2 billion. By that time, Gala might be 5 or 10 or 20 billion. And that'll mean it'll be kind of okay for Pegaxi Stone to be at such a high level. Anyways, that's my prediction. And now I want to give you a little more information about the fundamental analysis of Pegaxi. Pegaxi is a play-to-earn, player versus player style horse racing game where players compete for top 3 placement against 11 other racers. Each race has randomized elemental variables, which include wind, water, fire, speed, and more. Using strategic upgrades, food, and skill, players must race in the top 3 to earn the platform's utility token, VIS, which is vigorous. Within the game, players are able to breed, rent, sell, and of course, race their Pega to earn VIS tokens. This system has proven to be a sound, long-term economic approach when building an NFT blockchain-based game, as it enables teams to build large guilds, scholarship programs, and even provide solo players the opportunity to earn in-game tokens through daily racing. The initial sale of 5,000 founding Pega was held in October 2021, alongside the PGX launch via IDO in November. The first 5,000 Pega were dubbed founding Pega, as they were the only ones created by the Pegaxi development team. Every Pega after number 5,000 has been minted or created through the breeding model inside the game. Wow, wow, this is fascinating. I really, really love Pega. And finally, the Pegaxi vision. Through strategic development and community insights, Pegaxi aims to become the home of horse racing in the metaverse, while simultaneously providing an ecosystem where users are able to play, socialize, and work in the same space. Now, let me just give you an explanation of the difference between PGX, Pegaxi Stone, which is the governance token, versus VIS, Vigorous, which is the token that you win. And here's the explanation. When you buy Pegaxi Stone, you're in charge of the game. You can actually vote and govern and direct the developers of the game. And that's a limited number of coins. But VIS is the coins that you win. Well, there has to be an unlimited number of coins that you win, because if there was a maximum and the maximum was hit and you won a horse race, you'd have to win it. So VIS is unlimited and PGX is fixed number. And that's why they do it. It's very clever. It was created by Axie Infinity, and it was a very clever idea that the others are now using. Anyways, that's my bet. That is my bet. And I bought it a couple months ago, Pegaxi Stone, at 80 cents. And unfortunately, it's down at 19 cents now. Do I feel bad? Damn right I feel bad. Because if it's going to go up 1000x, I want it to go up 1000x from 80 cents, not from 19 cents. Anyways, will I buy more? I'm not going to buy more right now because I can't tell yet what Bitcoin's going to do. Bitcoin has been just consolidating. That means going sideways for months. And it could easily go down or it could easily go up. If it goes down, its next support level is not till $30,000. And if it breaks down through that, its next support level is $20,000. Well, my gosh, if it's going to go down, I would rather buy Pegaxi Stone when Bitcoin dropped to 30,000 or 20,000. And if it goes up, well, then at least I have my initial supply of Pegaxi Stone. But I want to wait to see which direction Bitcoin's going to go before I invest any more money. And so I have some stable coins sitting in my accounts, just waiting to see what dear old Mr. Bitcoin is going to do. You are now far wiser than you were just a few minutes ago. I love you.
Please click on Meta in order to subscribe to my channel. And please click on this video, which is my most recent video, my previous one, and please click on that video, which Google and YouTube think is the most appropriate if you enjoyed this video.